All right. Which description was used the most and why? F, which is 4 sides. Why? Because they're all quadrilaterals. That's the definition of a quadrilateral. Quadrilaterals have 4 sides. Why do you think some shapes have more descriptions than others? Why do you think some shapes, like look at square, it has 4 characteristics. Why does it have more than a parallelogram? Why? Because they're different? Because they're getting really specific. Some shapes have specific characteristics. And a square is the most specific. Which is what number 4 is. It says, which shape has the greatest number of descriptions? A square. Why do you think this is? It's our most specific quadrilateral. It's a square. It's the quadrilateral with the most characteristics. But we knew that, right? We knew that about a square? In the card sort that could be classified as quadrilaterals, they're shown below. What's the same about these 2 shapes? What's different? I want you to turn and talk to your partner. What's the same? What's different? They are quadrilaterals. Go. What's the same? What's different? Be ready to share. You said they have 4 sides. What's the same? What's different?
They're both quadrilaterals.
Yep. We established that. They're both quadrilaterals.
They're different shapes.
Why are they different shapes?
Because they're shaped differently.
What could you describe about the angles? What's happening here?
There's like a
Obtuse. It's kind of caving in. So we've got different angles. What else? Do they have any congruent sides?
B's got 2 congruent sides, 2 sides.
B has 2 congruent sides?
Oh, 2 sides of congruent sides. And 1 set from one side.
I mean, we would have to have tick marks to show. You know what I mean? I don't know if we can say that. They're pretty general. Do they have any parallel sides? So they both have no parallel sides and no congruent sides. The big thing here is this concave, convex, which you might see, but we usually don't test on concave, convex. We usually try to focus on our quadrilateral group. Are you ready to sort, make a big chart of our quadrilateral group? Flip the page. Here we go. The quadrilateral hierarchy. Here we go. Here we go. So at the top, we're going to put quadrilaterals. Leave some room. Leave some room, please. At the top, we've got quadrilaterals. Okay? Everything's a quadrilateral in this unit. We can sort it on the parallel sides. So we're going to start with 2 sets of parallel sides, and I'm going to use the parallel symbol. Okay, that's one classification. We could have 1 set of parallel sides. We could also have 0 sets of parallel sides. I'll give you a second to write that. Which figure had just one set of parallel sides? A trapezoid. Again, as we keep going, we're going to get more specific. So what shape would you expect to be at the end of this? A square. Which one had 0 set of parallel sides? Was it in your card sort? Did you have a kite?
Yeah.
Okay. Kite. I don't know why I wasn't on that first problem. Kites have 0 sets of parallel sides. And we're going to do a whole lesson on kites towards the end of this unit. Let's get more specific now. 2 sets of parallel sides and 4 right angles. Which shape has 2 sets of parallel sides and 4 right angles? A rectangle. We'll go 4 congruent sides. Which shape had 4 congruent sides and 2 sets of parallel lines? 4 congruent sides and 2 sets of parallel. We're not quite there yet. Rhombus. Good, rhombus. I'm going to put square down here at the bottom because a square has all of these things, right? What are we missing? No, we're not missing. We have 4 congruent sides. A square has all of these things, right? It's the most specific quadrilateral. Are we okay with parallel sides and congruent angles and all that stuff? We can get more specific with our trapezoid. Okay, our trapezoid can have 1 set of parallel sides. It can also have 1 set of congruent sides, which classifies it as an isosceles trapezoid. Please make a note on this diagram. Each shape has the characteristics of the shape above it. So if you think about it like this, a square, if I go backwards, has 4 congruent sides, 4 right angles, two sets of parallel sides. So if you go bottom up, it's got all those characteristics. Each shape has the characteristics of the shape above. So right now with your partner, I want you to do 1 and 2 in the check. Read it together. 1 and 2 in the check. Ready, set, go. Never a rectangle. How about D? A rhombus is what? A square. Sometimes. Last one. A rhombus is what? Always a quadrilateral. Yes. Something like this might be on your test. Yes. Number 2. A shape is given below with some markings. What's the most specific name you can give to this shape? Did you do it yet? What do you think? What's the most specific name you could give to this shape? Ideas? What? A rhombus. A rhombus has 4 congruent sides. Okay. We're trying stuff. What else could we... Ideas?
Is it a kite?
It could be a kite. Good job, Lauren. A kite. go back and look at a kite. Which one's the kite?
The one that looks like
You mean this one?
a kite. Yeah.
Yeah. A kite has two sets of parallel sides, but it's not like a parallelogram where there's parallel. Do you see how the congruent sides are not parallel to each other? So it's different. This is a kite. Let's go back and add it to our notes. A kite. Let's just add a picture over here, please. We're going to spend a whole lesson on it, but it's going to be a little while till we get there. Will you add a picture of a kite right now? It has two sets of parallel.
Where did it go?
I drew it over there. Whoops. You can't see it on the screen. That's weird. Here. Okay. Again, a kite has two congruent sides. It just has 0 sets of parallel sides. And we're going to spend a whole lesson on this. Great. You guys ready for your homework?